How's it going, everybody? My name is Troy Harrison Chriest. Sorry I haven't made an LA Noire video in a very long time. Welcome back. Today we're talking about the Jack Kelso theory, right? One of the theories floating around the comments of my LA Noire 2 videos is that in a sequel to our favorite detective drama, we might play as Jack Kelso. Sure, this might seem like the obvious option because we got to play as him in the first game for a little bit, but I really don't think this would happen for a few reasons. The first being that LA Noire was set during 1947, which was pretty much the end of the noir era. In fact, it was a big part of the story. The entire Leland Monroe Suburban Development Fund, that was basically Rockstar's way of showing us how this era was ending and moving into the 50s. I don't know about you guys, but I really don't consider the 50s noir. Maybe with the film that happened during that time period, but when you think about what was actually going on in the 50s, not really noir. It was just, you know, it was the 50s. It was goofy, it was people dressed funny, they danced to weird music. Do you want to see that in a LA Noire game? I know I don't. And so if they set it after 1947, it wouldn't be noir anymore. It would just be like a Mad Men game, which I would like if it wasn't a cop game and it was LA Noire. Moving on. But anyways, Rockstar likes to show the end of certain time periods in their game. They did the end of the Wild West in Red Dead Redemption 1. They did the end of the noir period / the end of World War II in LA Noire. And then they did kind of the end of the crazy Vice 80s in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Based on this, I don't think LA Noire 2 will be a sequel. I know I've talked about, oh, spoiler alerts, Cole Phelps might not be, you know, what happened to Cole Phelps, anybody? If you don't know the end of LA Noire 1, why are you watching this video?
You say one more word about him and I will blow your fucking head off!
I've talked a lot about Cole Phelps dying and maybe not being dead, or if he survived through the tunnel in the LA River, but just Rockstar doesn't like to make sequels directly after the last game, so... And plus, it's the end of the Noir time period. I just do not think LA Noire 2 will be a sequel to LA Noire 1, just because it's just too late in the years. If they did a sequel, they'd probably skip a year or two, and it'd be like 1949 or 1950, and it's just too late. It's just too late to do that. So realistically, I think it will be a prequel, just like Red Dead Redemption 2, and that would mean realistically we would not play as Jack Kelso, and we definitely would not play as Cole Phelps, because we have already seen his entire story in LA Noire 1. But before I get into who we would actually play in a prequel to LA Noire, I want to talk about some more reasons why I definitely don't think it would be Jack Kelso, and I do not want a Jack Kelso game whatsoever. Let's just hate on Jack Kelso for a second. Can we do that? Just give me a second. So first things first, you're messing with the worst, and we've already learned everything we need to know about Jack Kelso. He was in the war with Cole. They didn't like each other at all because, let's be honest, Cole was a teacher's pet, and Jack Kelso just kind of wanted to probably just get out of there. He was a private investigator, and he was pretty salty and just an angry dude overall. I also really doubt they would center a game around a PI, because one of the main reasons we all enjoyed LA Noire is because it was a good police detective game. We don't want to play as a PI. I mean, maybe you do. I don't know. Some people are rather divided on this topic. Yes, playing as Jack, there would be more of a gray area when it comes to the law, but the game would lack all of the many police features that we have all been dreaming of in the next LA Noire game. In the next one, I want to be able to, you know, pull people over, be able to call in backup, and definitely help people on the streets if they need help. Or if they add, you know, way more side quests. They have to add a ton more side quests and way more open world interactions, so I want to be able to, you know, help people as a police officer. You don't really do that as a private investigator. So if we played as Jack Kelso, we wouldn't be able to do any of that unless he joined the incredibly corrupt LAPD after his sort of friend Cole Phelps was kind of, you know, wrapped up in this entire corruption scandal. I don't think he would do that. And also, you know, Jack Kelso's just a dick. Can we all agree on that? Jack Kelso is a dick. I mean, I don't think he would ever be the main character of an LA Noire game. All those reasons aside, plus he's just kind of an unlikable character, in my opinion. All right, moving on. So if LA Noire was a prequel, we don't know how far before the events of LA Noire 1, who would be the most obvious option? Clearly, Cole Phelps is off the table. We saw his entire journey in that game, like I said earlier. I mean, if they made the prequel set in the 20s or early 30s, I would love to see the story of Herschel Biggs moving up through the LAPD. Why not? Does that not sound cool? Let me know in the comments. First of all, I love Herschel. I mean, he's the perfect amount of sarcastic and asshole. Just the perfect amount.
You know, Phelps, you're not the worst asshole going around.
Thanks, Herschel.
And a little bit of funny in there. Herschel's the best. He's the best. And we really don't know that much about him when we think about it. He was one of the quieter characters in those car rides, and he wasn't much for small talk at all. So honestly, his backstory is kind of wide open.
This is getting out of hand. A time to talk and a time to shut up. Now is a time to be quiet, son.
And Rockstar can do whatever they want with this character. Whatever they want. Also, big point that I don't think anybody really thinks about. Why was Herschel Biggs the narrator of LA Noire? Did anybody play the game and then not notice that? Herschel Biggs is the narrator. Does anybody ever think about that? I would love a game centered around Herschel. What about you guys? One, because I want to learn more about that character, but also we could learn a lot more about the LAPD in this Rockstar universe before Cole actually arrived. Also, the man who played Herschel, Keith Jarabaka, I probably messed up that name. He's a tremendous actor, but if LA Noire is in development right now, it is hard to say that his schedule is open enough to be the main character of a AAA game. He hasn't done anything since playing Russman in Black Ops 4, which came out in October of 2019. It's almost 2020, and his schedule looks like it's been quite open for a little bit around 2 years now. An actor this good, who has been in films like The Dark Knight, doesn't take breaks in projects this long. If you look at his IMDb, which I'm about to show you right now, before Black Ops, it was packed every year. After Black Ops, it's just quiet. Like he's recording some secret project that IMDb doesn't even know about. Does anybody know of a project or a developer who does anything like that? I do. Rockstar Games and LA Noire 2. Suspicious. I mean, could it be that Keith Jarabaka has been voicing lines for new LA Noire during this massive gap in his IMDb? I hope so. I think it could be possible. I really do. The other option for a main protagonist would be Roy Earle, a very divisive character in the LA Noire community. I don't know how big our community is, maybe it's just the comment section on my YouTube channel, but he's very divisive. Yes, I think it would be interesting to see the events that turned Roy into the corrupt, egotistical super dick that he is in LA Noire, but most people do not. I really don't think they do. I might be one of the only people that really wants to see that story, but I don't think it's gonna happen, and let me tell you why, right now. So the actor that played Roy Earle, Adam J. Harrington, here is his IMDb schedule. Put it right here, somewhere around there. It is absolutely packed. He's working on a ton of stuff. I don't see any space for a secret Rockstar recording break anywhere. Unlike the actor who plays Herschel, who wrapped Black Ops 4 a long time ago, Adam J. Harrington just wrapped a movie called The Stalking Fields, which is still in post-production. I don't think he's even going to be in the game because it doesn't seem like he's, had the time to even work on it, or maybe they haven't asked him to even work on it. Who knows? So to wrap this up, no, we definitely will not be getting a Roy Earle or Jack Kelso-centered LA Noire sequel. Either they make Herschel Biggs the main character, or they invent somebody new, like they did with Arthur Morgan. And to be honest, we don't quite know exactly how old Herschel is. LA Noire was set in 1947, so let's say Herschel was 50, they could set the game in 1927 with a 30-year-old version of Herschel, and then let him grow up into the version that we see in LA Noire 1. Does that sound cool with you guys? That sounds awesome to me. Alright, hopefully you enjoyed this video. My name is Troy Harrison Chriest, but my subscribers just call me THC. Hopefully you are one of those. If you are not, click it right now. Let's get way past 5,000 subscribers. Let's get to 10,000. I'm tired of trying to get to 5,000. Let's go right to 10. Thank you guys. Leave a like, hit the bell icon, because I'm pretty sure I am the only guy making LA Noire or LA Noire 2 videos on YouTube. So enjoy your day, enjoy your nights. My name is THC. Let me know what you think of the video in the comments. Have a good one. Peace.
Dick of yours is burning down our houses.
Keep your voice down. Control is of the essence.
Keep the voice down. You know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them.
Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public.